presentation of the NBA.
It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the USA facing Team World. It'll be Team World off the tip. Looking at the starting five for USA. LeBron James is out there with Durant, and it's Chandler, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Kobe in at the two guard. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic, banked in off the glass.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now here is Hechimura. Clark trying to get open. He's off on that one. Good D by James. Bryant looking over the floor. LeBron outside. Back to Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Team World. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David. Team World shooting their first foul shot of the game.
One shot.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Durant. Back to Paul. Releases. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Kobe. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 11 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Nice shot by James.
And the instincts from the veteran point guard. Chris Paul has tremendous feel for the game and for how to get his teammates the ball when they're open.
Pass to Hechimura. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Lob pass to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And it's Paul with the ball for USA. They trail by 1. Bryant's shot is good.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And it's good, 2 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Basket's good. Shooting one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for USA?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World. Now, Doncic, 11 points in the game. And they double up Doncic. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. For USA, they've shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And Team World making a change here. Melly's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Way to go. Let's get it.
Team World trails by 5. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barrett. Chandler with the rebound.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Down low, Clark. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Clark's got his second basket.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Durant. No points in the game yet for him.
Boy, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Kobe's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Passes it to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Good ball movement here by Team World. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. They double him with James. Charity stripe shot. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Right side, Kobe. And Kobe throws it down.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Tipped away and stolen by James. The finish, and LeBron throws it down hard.
When LeBron's able to get into those passing lanes and come up with steals, he's looking to punish the defense at the other end.
Barrett kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it from the high post.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
So timeout called here, the first for USA.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And USA will go for a different look here. Love's checked in for Chandler. Anthony comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Kobe. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Man showing some terrific range. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Harden finds Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. The three from Harden. Rebound by Team World. Here's Wagner. Knocked loose. And the rejection by James.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, an excellent shot blocker.
It's tipped. Pushing it up. Here's Wagner, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Anthony Davis is checked in for USA. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And USA leads by 9. Doncic with it. He's got 14. And they double up Doncic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's Team World with the ball. Here's Okogie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
Love dishes to Harden. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Out to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot, and that's good for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And there's the pass to Wagner. No good on the 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Okogie, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Okogie's got 5 points so far.
You know, I think this is something Okogie has to keep doing. He's got to shoot it whenever the shot is given to him. Keep the defense honest.
Wagner passes to Okogie. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Miss for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. USA leading by 8. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Love it when Westbrook takes it right at the defense like that, strong, and then finishes as well.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Shooting 1.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys.
Pass to Okogie. Shoots the 3, and And the rejection by Harden. The shot off that time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. USA ahead, up by 11. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on USA?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So it's USA now. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for USA, we've got Harden. Davis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Now here is Hechimura, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Hechimura the pass to Mikhailuk. Good ball movement here by Team World. It's stolen by Davis. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Team World trails by 11. Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Okogie, guarded by Harden. Okogie misses. And it's Harden with the ball for USA. And it's Anthony with the jam.
That's platinum-level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him.
Get back!
Here's Westbrook. Finished off the break. And that's now 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic over Westbrook. Yep, it goes. And the USA lead is cut back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Doncic.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
Now, here is Harden. Again, USA.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Kobe's checked in for James Harden. Now here's Westbrook. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
It's his first trip to the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Davis.
In this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Kevin Durant comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Paul in for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for Davis. Team World trails by 17. And Paul over to help. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Paul dishes to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Don't let him get it.
Hechimura, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
That's tipped.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And the basket by Okogie.
Boy, watch how Okogie powers his way to the finish, brushes off the contact like it's not there, and gets it to go down.
Now, here's Bryant. He's got 8, got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Okogie. His three-pointer's off the mark. USA leading by 14. They double-team Kobe. Davis dishes to Paul. Lob pass to Bryant, and the dunk by Kobe.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Clark for 3 drains the three-pointer. Clark's got 7 points in the game.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Outside Durant. Back to Paul. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for USA. LeBron comes in for Andre Iguodala.
Kobe, 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 Kobe.
So it's USA now. 17 points was their biggest margin.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
And Team World calls time here. You look at LeBron James, he's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
They double him with LeBron. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And it's Team World with the ball. Hechimura the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Okogie.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Stolen away. And the fast break now for Team World. LeBron with the block. Outside, Kobe floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Team World trails by 15. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3-ball. And Team World another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Okogie. 10 points for him. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
USA leading by 10. To the paint, here's Paul. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's Chandler top of the key. Clock at 6. USA needs to get off a shot. Paul can't get it to go. Team World trails by 10. Chandler comes with a double team. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Now here's Kobe. 10 points for him. LeBron outside. Passes it to Chandler. Over Clark. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by LeBron. 6 points for Tyson Chandler.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And Team World calls time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And USA will go for a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Chandler. Anthony comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Kobe. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Chris Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And so James will bring it up for USA. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now the pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Westbrook missing. Team World trails by 8. Here's Barrett. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Barrett's got 5.
Man, sometimes it feels like Barrett wants it more than anyone else on the floor.
And stolen by Wagner. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Team World good for 2.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Love finds Anthony from about 16, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. He's got 8.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
On the wing, Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Melly. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Barrett for 3. Good on the triple. Barrett's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. LeBron drives in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
For USA, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And Team World making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in.
Shooting 1.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Pass to Wagner.
I'm back, I'm here.
That one drops for him.
That is a sweet-looking jumper there, boy. Doncic doesn't need much space or time to get shots off.
Westbrook fires away from outside. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. USA leads by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. R.J. Barrett is out there with Rui Hechimura. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position.
You know, a good percentage of Harden's points come from beyond the arc. He works extremely hard to find the space he needs on the perimeter.
And for USA, LeBron James is out there with Chandler. Then it's Harden. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. Yep, it counts.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Paul kicks to Harden. Anthony on the wing. No good there. And Team World will come the other way. Pass to Hechimura. Now the dish to Barrett. Clark the pass to Doncic. Pulls it up. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Clark.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by LeBron James. The drive by Doncic. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it over Doncic. Paul can't get it to go. Paul's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Doncic. Count the basket and the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
For Team World, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And USA with some changes. Iguodala comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Kobe is subbed in for James Harden.
Shooting 1.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
That free throw good from Doncic. So it's USA now. 3-point lead.
Oh, man, that was CP. Strong foul.
Ball against Doncic. Here's Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
So it's USA now. USA leading by 5. Iguodala outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Paul is doubled. And Chandler throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Team World shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And USA making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Shooting 1.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just box.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Anthony Davis. Passes it to Doncic. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by USA.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Now, here's Doncic. 21 points in the game. Floats it up for Iguodala. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Clark for 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Outside, Kobe. From 20 feet out, it's Clark with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doncic with the bucket.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside, Bryant. The pass to Iguodala. Outside, Davis. To the inside. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Davis. And that's 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic. Clark. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Okogie's checked in for Team World. And USA also making a switch. Durant's checked in. On defense, USA. 17 points was their biggest margin. Doncic trying to get open. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got 12 in the game. USA leading by 5. Paul kicks to Durant. USA moving the ball around, and they double up Paul. Iguodala against Barrett. Iguodala the pass to Kobe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 15 points in the game.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Now here is Hechimura. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hachimura's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Inside. And here's Barrett. 8 points for him. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Bryant. Back to Paul. To the middle. Here's Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And USA leads by 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 24. No one covering.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
Outside Durant. Paul with the 3. Another 3 for USA.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Clark with a wide open look. And Team World another 3.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
The USA calls time here. And USA with some changes. Love's checked in for Iguodala. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul. Here's Bryant. Love trying to break loose. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Team World trails by 7. Here's Mikhailuk. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. With the fadeaway. Doncic, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for USA. 17 points was their biggest margin. Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
The son of an NBA player, Love grew up learning all those tricks to draw fouls.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for USA.
2 shots.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Anthony's checked in for USA. James Harden comes in for Brian. Both free throws good from Love.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Doncic outside from deep, and Team World another 3.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Doncic against Westbrook, pass to Durant. From downtown, hits the 3-point bomb. KD's got 8.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Doncic outside. And Team World another 3.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here's Mikhailuk after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony.
No shot.
Now Wagner. Okogie for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Okogie's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Team World. 55 seconds left to play here in the third, and it's Anthony with the jam.
or you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Now, here's Doncic. 30 points in the game. Okogie misses. Anthony dishes to Westbrook. It's blocked. Here's Mikhailuk. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Good D by Harden. USA leading by 7. Love the pass to Westbrook. Harden right side. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And it's USA ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Team World trails by 9. We've got Brandon Clark, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. Pass to Melly, over Harden. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Westbrook, good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Melly. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Love the pass to James. Outside Anthony. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's LeBron. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Mikhailuk. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You got to love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Kevin Love.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good from Harden.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
Now here is Hechimura. Stolen by Harden. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. And Clark over to help. Harden inside the three-point line. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game. Team World trails by 11. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Doncic is checked in for Josh Okogie. And then for USA, Kobe comes in for James Harden. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Paul. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, the athletic game of Chandler helps tremendously. He's awesome at flying up to complete alley-oops.
Pass to Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bryant. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Barrett. 6 to shoot. And that time, also a missed shot. And so Bryant will bring it up for USA. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Paul. Again, USA.
You know, one of the things that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Two.
And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And so Clark nails both of them. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Paul goes in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really a strong move that time to the hoop to force the defense's hand. Chris Paul knowing he was going to either get the bucket, the foul, or both.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Bryant against Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Doncic. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Doncic has got 32 points. Kobe with it. He feeds it to Anthony. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
One shot.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Clark. Barrett for 3. And Team World another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And Team World calls time here.
And, Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During the break, I heard the coach for Team World talk to his team in the huddle. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
And the instincts there from Hechimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And LeBron throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Hechimura finds Barrett. The three for Doncic. And Team World another three.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Bryant. Feeds it to Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Anthony against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Doncic. Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Kobe. Hits it from three-point range. Bryant's got 20.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Doncic. That shot wide open.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
James has a two-pointer. Again, USA.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Timeout.
Kevin Durant's
Timeout.
checked in for USA.
Sorry.
And Team World calls time here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Clark. He kicks to Barrett, fires for three, but they recover it. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Shooting one.
That's all you.
Here's Paul.
Watch Chris.
LeBron trying to free himself up. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, Kobe. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Doncic passes to Clark. Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
USA leading by 13, and Bryant wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark. Clark against James. Inside, here's Hechimura. Clark trying to get open, and the shot goes down.
And the confidence Hechimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
KD passes to Chandler. USA moving the ball around, and Paul gets it to go in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by KD.
That extraordinary reach, combined with good timing, makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Paul kicks to LeBron.
Right here. Watch the screen.
Shoots. Again, USA.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
One shot.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And it's a completely new group for USA. .41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wagner passes to Barrett. Here's Alexander Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Team World needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Harden.
Yo, man up on Russell.
Now here's Westbrook. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. And here is Iguodala. Love. Clanks the putback jam. So USA wins it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.